Hilfiger. Good afternoon. This is the Star Report, Monday afternoon research edition. All right. I did not make it to the gym this morning. I have been off balance of sorts, just handling business, and I was getting hit with a good amount of emails, maybe 15, 18 at the most, with regards to my homie, Ray Dog, PKA Benzino, PKA Raymond Scott. The video, in case you have not seen it, is in my community section. This arrest, he was arrested back in February the 3rd to be exact. And the video is just now picking up traction, Vlad TV and other platforms. I watched 30 minutes of it. I can't relate. A man broken by a woman, crying. I'm not going to say he was on the powder. No, he's a father, good guy. We know each other. We've hung out. We've got a history. But a woman broke him. Althea, I've seen her before. What is it, Love and Hip Hop or something like that? They've got a son together, I think 4 or 5 years of age. Broke him. He's crying. At first I said, this has got to be scripted. This is a new reality show. And then I start to do a little research on the actual police platform that posted the video. It's real. Benzino broken in half. Pow! I have no knowledge in this area. I've never been broken by a woman. I can't see that happening. I mean, I had to cop a plea one time. Allegedly, I gave somebody a ground and pound. She pushed my button, but that's alleged. Troll babies, good afternoon. How you guys doing? I got to sift through this. Real World Police is the platform that the video is on. Brazelton Police here in Georgia. Man, he's copping a plea. It looked like he was on the juice, allegedly, and that does concern me because I'm working out in the gym, I'm banging the Pharmacist 300, which I'm out of, by the way. And I said, man, is he juiced up because he couldn't keep still? They put him in the police SUV. They let him back out. That was surprising to me that the sheriff's department in Brazelton, Georgia, kept letting him walk around, reach into a plastic bag. If he were up north, pow, 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 pow. As soon as you reach into the back, pow. Right or wrong, troll babies, huh? He was doing a whole lot of extra shit. And then I said, it's a new day and time. They've got the body cams on him. Maybe they want you to talk. Civilians, they want you to talk, to incriminate yourselves, to sound crazy. And I'm sipping some tea this afternoon, some type of fancy honey crystal, something or other. Maybe that's the way the police are handling domestic situations now. And his ex-girlfriend, they're not married, nor were they ever, according to her. She called the police. Maybe that's how they move now. Yes, no, they want you to talk and talk and oh, was he talking? Ray, come on, you know better than that, my nigga. You and I from the same generation. I think I'm 1 year older than him. Stop talking! Or is that the alleged roids that's got him talking during the whole goddamn police ride back to the station in, did they say Lawrenceville? I couldn't even watch the whole thing. I couldn't even watch the whole goddamn thing. I said, man, it was sad. Anyway, I want your input on this, and also on the screen, I'm just now getting up to speed with Courtney Taylor accused of killing Christian Abumseli. Tell me this woman was arrested, please. I saw this story 2 days ago, as many of you did, and I did not, do a deep dive into it. Salute to Willie D from the Ghetto Boys. I'm not sure if I watched an old video or not, but according to Willie D, she has not been arrested. Thus the reason why I have to do research this afternoon to try and catch up to some of these stories. But yes, down in Miami, how do you say his name? I'm just going to say Christian. Never mind trying to pronounce his last name. Obumseli. He was 27 years of age. He's now out of here. He wasn't popping on social media. His IG page, 28 posts, 8,776 followers. She had or has 2 million followers, and I saw a video of her talking about she only dates rich black guys. Now, according to the reports, the Miami Herald and some other sources, she put him out of the apartment a week ago. Supposedly, this was a toxic relationship. But here's my question to you. I'm looking at a picture of her sitting covered in blood, handcuffed. She was cut loose, troll babies. Okay, was she arrested? I need to know that. She had to be taken down to the station and at least questioned. Why is the family now saying they want her arrested? We mentioned this briefly last night. Supposedly, she's saying for mental health reasons. That's why this situation, whatever happened, occurred. She has not admitted to the killing, and she's out. Is she out on bail, or was she ever even charged? There's conflicting reports, and that's why I have to figure this out this afternoon, all right? Sit tight, guys. I see you on the phones. I just want to comb through some of this stuff by myself, and then I'll bring you guys in. And I do have an update with regards to Wiz Khalifa, who was just on Wallow and Gilly's podcast a month or so ago. Wiz Khalifa called Gilly a child. He said, I didn't have that child's IG page deleted. AJ the Bottom. Did I say that right? AJ the Bottom. Okay. He says, nope, hasn't been arrested, and vid of her chilling at a bar looking more than mentally stable. Yeah, I saw that video. It looked like, or sounded like, a black woman. The bartender asked her to leave. But my question is, was she arrested? I'm looking at her right here, in handcuffs, with blood on her. So they never took her to the station. They just said, oh, okay, well, here, we're just going to take these cuffs off of you. Go take a shower, and we'll figure this out. I can't find, well, I mean, actually, pardon me, I'm going to comb through this here right now. All right, and some of you have been sending me emails. Thank you so much. This guy, supposedly he was a black woman hater, Christian. Just Christian, never mind his last name. He was a black woman hater. Was he praising white women? Oh, I hate to say, did he get his karma? Troll babies, before we go left, right, left, right, left. Is that karma? Willie D, who I consider to be a very, very credible source. Willie D did a nice breakdown. I watched about half of his video. Oh, and since I'm going to be doing research this afternoon, for those of you younger folks who you're not familiar with Willie D's hand skills, Willie D gave Melly Mel that work back in the days, celebrity boxing. Are you guys up to speed? He gave Melly Mel that work. Somewhere in the early 90s, was it 91, 92? I think he dropped Melly Mel, or at least put him down on one knee. I forget. Yeah, so he's with the shits, but he also gives great commentary. All right, I'm coming to the phones. Give me a second here. I just want to line some of this stuff up and make sure that I give my sponsors some shine this afternoon. Beatmaker 1979, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Okay, and I do want to at least revisit our conversation from last night about a possible celebrity boxing event between Gilly the Kid and Wiz Khalifa. Not that I'm trying to promote any tension, beef, and or drama. You know I don't do that, but both of these guys work out all the time. Gilly with the boxing, Wiz Khalifa with the, is it Muay Thai? What does he do? I see him, you know, he's got those long legs, and they're both in shape, from what I can see. Gilly had an issue with Wiz Khalifa being, half-dressed, as he put it. He said, and I'm not going to repeat what he said because his IG page was deleted. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, that was loud. Just threw me off, Jesus Christ. What I would like to see, and again, I don't want to promote tension, beef, and or drama. Wiz Khalifa from Pittsburgh, Gilly from Philly. Never mind the king of Philly. I want to know who's the king of Pennsylvania. Yes, no, maybe? Call in if you like. The king of Pennsylvania, if, and this is a hypothetical, which I don't do, if they were to get it in. Pause. Okay, hang on a second. I want to get this thing here cracking this afternoon. 704. I'm doing research. Are you up to speed on the topics? 704.
Oh, snap. I'm the first caller, huh?
Well, you're walking, you're outside. Let me get you out of here. What are we doing?
No. Chill. I'm about to go to a nice...
Now, let's get you out of here now. Don't call me, yo, chill. I'm sipping tea. I'm in a great place, even though I didn't make it to the gym this morning. And I've got a sandwich. I have a salami and Swiss and a fancy wrap, okay? I'm here to talk this afternoon and figure this out. Benzino, broken in half. Pow! Is it the coochie or is it the kids that make you lose it like that? Good afternoon, 908. Are you there? 908. Talking about Benzino. Hey, what's up, man? Good to hear from you.
Can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you loud and clear. Are you a father? I forget.
No, I'm not a father.
Okay. I can't be of assistance.
I am Nigerian.
Yeah, okay. I can't be of assistance in this area with Benzino, who appears to be broken in two by, is it Althea? Althea? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know that particular story. I wanted to talk about the Kristen Colby situation, the man that was killed.
Yeah,
wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, killed by we don't know who. She has not confessed. And go ahead. Abu Sali.
Well, according to reports, I mean, I guess I don't know if you want to count the Shade Room as actual journalism star.
Absolutely.
But
what are they saying? Come on.
According to the information they posted within the past couple of days, detectives definitely investigated the scene, and yes, there were handcuffs on the alleged perpetrator while she was bloody, but at the same time, they believe, according to their investigation, they didn't really take her to the jail station because they believe it was a domestic violence situation. However,
okay, now hang on a second, Brooklyn Giggles. This guy died, 27 years of age, pronounced dead. He was rushed to the hospital. So they didn't go back and arrest her. They just said, we'll figure this out, or we'll what? What are you saying?
They disputed it as a domestic violence. They originally disputed it as a domestic violence situation. That's why the Nigerian dude's family is crying foul play because the police didn't do their job. Because you're saying that it was a domestic violence situation, but the slain victim has no weapons in the house. He's apparently the one that was stabbed multiple times. And apparently there's no physical wound on her body. She has just blood all over her body, but there's no physical wound. So I'm asking myself, okay, this is Florida. We know how they act in Florida.
Yeah, they've got stand your ground and other things down there, which is the reason why part of the reason why I'm attracted to moving down there. Go ahead.
Florida, the capital of white privilege. So my brother put himself in a situation where he can't recover because he's dead. Now the tweets that he left. Okay, let's focus on the tweets. He stated that black women are this. There's a term that Nigerians use called akata. It's a way to describe African Americans. And
say that again. Say that again. Your phone's a little low. Say that again.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead.
Okay. The term is called akata.
Akaka.
And the tweets right, he's mentioned that word multiple times when referring to black women.
Okay.
And he said even way worse things. Now, granted, I'm not a fan of what he said about black women. Mm-hmm. I'm not a fan of that. But he said these things 9 to 10 years ago. We're talking about 2012.
Okay.
2012, 2013.
Okay.
We've all said the things that we all are.
Brooklyn Giggles, come closer. It sounds like you're going further and further away. What are you doing? Come on, man.
We're all victims of, we're all guilty of saying things that we wish we never said years ago on social media. And unfortunately, he ended up, the internet always wins. They caught information of him insulting black women. And now there's a lot of black people that are not really feeling, oh, this guy's dead. Oh, so be it. Who cares?
Okay, so now hang on a second. Is that a derogatory term for African American women? Say it again.
It's not just for African American women. It's for all African Americans. The term is called akata. When Nigerians use that term,
akaka or akata with the T, akata.
Akata.
Akata. Okay.
Yes. So a lot of the African countries, they have terms for African Americans.
Yeah.
When it comes to Nigeria, we call African Americans akata. It's a negative term, a negative word. You could basically say it's the N word.
Oh, the N word. Okay. So now hang on a second. So when someone calls an African, I think it's South Africa, is it kafa? Kafa? You ever heard that?
I'm not too familiar with other African countries' terms when it comes to describe African Americans. I just know when it comes to Nigerians,
okay,
when they use that word akata, it's used to insult an African American.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, unfortunately, with this guy Toby, the slain victim, he likes snow bunnies, and fortunately, he ended up with the wrong one that ended up killing him. Now he's going to be in a Lifetime movie. Unfortunately.
Well, hang on a second. This is the objective perspective. Okay, so he's dead now. Somebody killed him. We can't say she killed him because she has not been convicted, and nor is she admitting to whatever happened to him. Did he die in paradise, or would he have suffered if he were with a black woman for the next 35 years of his life?
Oh my God. Yo, listen, you're going there.
Nigga star is wildin'. Just think about that for a second. He died in the company of a pink toe. Can you hear me, Brooklyn Giggles?
I hear you.
Okay.
Listen, man.
Let me say it again. Let me say it again. He died in the company of a pink toe. A hot-looking chick at a very young age, 27. Would he have suffered a long life of pain and misery had he have lived to be maybe 62, married to a black woman? What say you?
Listen, if we're being objective here, I perfectly think if we're being really objective here, he probably would have died by a black woman years later. Maybe because of all the food that they're feeding, that they'll be feeding him. I mean, if it was an Italian woman, he would have died sooner. With all the cheese they be putting in their food and all the ravioli and shit like that.
The marinara, I know. Okay, so again, you're calling this guy your Nigerian brother. This woman.
Oh no, he's not my. No. He is not my brother, because if he was my brother, I would
said
have
brother. You used the term brother. I heard you. Okay, so this girl, Courtney Taylor, IG model from Miami, the Miami area. Has she released an official statement? I'm trying to pull all this together now, this afternoon.
She has not because she's being checked. There's a video of her in the hotel. Somebody was recording her, calling her out on.
I saw that.
Allegedly killing her boyfriend. And her and some white older man kind of like walked out at the hotel.
Yeah, she just walked out and said, "Come on, stop! I can't be bothered right now." That was her demeanor.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, because obviously if you just killed somebody or you claim you didn't kill somebody, right, you're kind of you're acting kind of like as if nothing happened, like you're showing your white privilege, like as if nothing happened.
Right.
So,
Brooklyn Giggles, good to talk to you. I got to take other calls, man. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Yes,
all
sir.
Right.
Thank you. All right, Brooklyn Giggles tapping in. I'm looking at a picture of her. Sitting on the floor, you can see someone took the picture from the balcony or a video. I'm looking at the picture. She's looking at the dog. The little dog looks scared, Mommy did what she had to do. He was broke. She said that on one of those, podcasts. I saw that a week ago, that she only dates rich black guys. Maybe she discovered he had no money. Oh my God, you're broke? You've got to go. You got to get your stuff and get out of here. You're broke. You've maxed out all your credit cards. You've ran through whatever money you could get by way of loans, and you're broke. The jig is up. Mimi, got your donation. Star Kirk Franklin's son has been arrested for possession of a gun and driving the car of a missing woman who is presumed to be dead. Oh, please send me the link. Where's my email address? Hold on a second. I almost lost it 5 minutes ago. Somebody was calling me and then texting me. Somebody who I spoke to this morning, and I said, listen, I'm going to be busy between 2 and 4. Do not call me. There's my email address. Thank you for your donation. Mimi. Kirk Franklin, huh? Wow. Is that his son who he told a year or two ago, I will break your motherfucking neck? Oh, my God. This is a messy Monday. A messy Monday. Shit. ADP, I got your cash up. Thank you for tapping in. Towards the Miami Chronicles, big dog. Hey, man, after watching Benzino, cry and do a whole lot of extra carrying on in the video, which is in my community section in case you guys have not seen it, I may have to use just a little bit more caution when dealing with mammies at the drive-thru. I almost saw myself for a half a second. The police, and I'm trying to explain. No, she threw the cheeseburger at me. I said the crispy chicken. This bitch. The cops have body cams now. Thank you for your donation, all right? Blade, tap it in. Wasn't this nigga arrested a few years back by an Asian cop who kept yeah. Ray's a good guy, man, but I mean, he doesn't know how to just chill when he's intertwined with the police. He's from Boston, Beantown, so, he was raised, with the pressure of police in an area that were very, very hard on African Americans, Cape Verdeans, all sorts of people up there. I've been going to Boston and Martha's Vineyard since the 70s, so I know what he went through, but at the same time, he's older now, Okay. Whoa, Blade says Courtney was in the club the day after the murder. Are you serious? Well, it was probably a paid gig, What am I supposed to not go to work? Psych L, thank you for tapping in. F that African. FBA, let him hood his own nuts. Did you mean to say hold? You spelled H-O-O-D. F that African. FBA, let him hold his own nuts. Okay, thank you, Psych L. Good to see you again, sir. Thank you for stopping back. James White tapping in. Buy the damn chairs. Show your crib, nigga. I'm in no rush, man. I'm broke. I got nothing. Let me just say that right now. So regardless of what I show you, my downstairs, my upstairs, the backyard, it's never going to be to your liking. That's not even the reason why I'm thinking about showing you my home. I was raised by a proud man from the South and an Italian mother. That's not what we did. We didn't bring people into our homes. So don't expect to see, a whole bunch of fly shit. If you're new to the show, I've never had furniture in my homes. I don't have company. There's nothing in the refrigerator except a couple of items for me. I don't let people come over, just go grab something to eat. But thank you. I'll keep you posted. I'm in no rush, man, but thank you for your donation. Hollis niggas in Woodstock, be careful. We out here. Well, listen, finding me, thank you for your donation, first and foremost. Finding me has never been the problem. Leaving the property with your life, that's the trick. I'm not hiding, and let me just say this, this is not to sound cool. I don't need security. I'm the shooter. Remember that, okay? Area code 419. Good afternoon, doing research. 419, are you there? Talking about a few topics.
Yeah, what's going on, G?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm all right. I got a question about the topic right there in the title. It says Benzino punched a truck. Is that correct? And got arrested for it?
Did you see the video, sir?
No, I ain't seen. What?
Well, why are you calling me, sir? The video's in the community section.
Video out?
Let's get him out of here. Folks, I do research shows in the afternoon. I'm looking to exchange information. It's different from the evening shows. I'm trying to sift through these stories to get a better understanding. In my community section, in case you're just now tuning in, is the video. As long as hell, he was arrested. Again, this is back in February. Hold on a second. February the 3rd. I can't help him. I don't know that world of a woman taking you to the point of tears. He's crying, pacing back and forth, asking for his ID from the police. The police, and again, the procedure has got to be different now. I've never been arrested in the South, so maybe the whole body cam thing, they want you to just talk, and they let you do something that could lead you to your ultimate demise. I don't know. But what took him to that point? Hold on a second. Hi, Lenice. Yeah, in the community section, darling. Thank you for your donation. I've never been broken by the coochie. Listen, I'm such a weirdo when it comes to kids. I like to spoil kids. I've raised kids with women. But I've never gotten attached to the point where, I'm like, I got to come see, the kids. No, so I really can't be of too much use with the title topic. Blade sends it a donation. Nigerian got a nigga wake-up call. Cops were like, nobody told that black brute to run into that poor girl's knife. Ooh. Her punishment is washing his blood off of her hands. Jeffrey got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Okay, hang on a second, guys. This is research. Ooh, gospel singer Kirk Franklin's son arrested in L.A., being held without bond. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Kieran? Kirk Franklin, he told one of his sons, I will break your mother effing neck. About a year or two ago, his son was recording him. Thank you, Blade. I got the link. Thank you. Okay, and somebody else sent me the link. Okay, guys, I want to stay on Benzino. Please watch the video, tap in. I want your opinion based upon knowledge. If you are a father, what makes a man start to cry? It can't just be the coochie. After, 2 years, 3 years tops, you're tired of smashing the same thing. Good afternoon, 219. Have you seen the Benzino video? Do you care? Brought to his knees and crying.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Your thoughts, sir, please.
I mean, that's Benzino. He been in on his big purse shit. Simple. He been big purse.
Okay, it's not that big.
And
It's not that big of a deal. It's just Benzino. It's not a big deal. Okay.
I got 6 children, so I mean, for to make me go off like that, either she playing with my kids, but even if she playing with my kids, I only direct my anger at her. I ain't punching a truck. A truck, that's an object. I'm not gonna get out and punch a truck.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to keep my cool, because 9 out of 10, you know how women are. Her and that nigga playing together. You dig what I'm saying? They probably sitting in the truck like, look at this clown.
Okay, so I take it you did not see the video. You didn't see the video.
Yeah, I saw the video when they was hemming him up and he acting crazy. Yeah, I saw it. I actually saw it on Vlad.
Okay, yeah, it's on Vlad TV. It's a feature box. So the guy who was walking with Althea, they were just walking in the community. Benzino rolls up, according to them. He starts, talking crazy, dropping F-bombs, which I'm sure will get him in trouble again. The guy is a retired firefighter. Nice truck. He said, hey, man, I ain't with the fighting. He was letting Benzino know, I'll do you with that thing. And he said it in front of the police, yes?
Okay, now, what state were they in?
Sir, you didn't see the video. It's Georgia. Man.
I mean, I didn't see what state they was in.
Georgia, sir. Georgia.
Well, then Benzino could have got shot.
Yeah. You could have got that work.
You saying you living in Georgia? You a bad guy with that thing front up on you funny?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I gripped up on a mulatto and a white girl in the Walmart parking lot last week. Come up on me with some little card about something with the gym. I said, man, back up off me.
Look, I stay in Illinois, and I got my Ford car. I'm at the car wash, and, man, I'm sitting there, and I'm minding my own business.
Right.
I just got my car clean, and Buddy run up on me talking about, can you spray my tires or something? When I say up pole on his ass so fast, and he bagging up trying to explain, don't fuck with a man when he sits in his car.
Yeah, right.
You will get, and this Chicago, bro. I don't know if you've been watching the news, what's going on up here, but
of course,
you can't take any chance
of course,
with these young guys.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And see, you guys in Georgia, to get a gun in Georgia is way easier than it is in Illinois.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, you have to go. And in Illinois, we just now got it where we can carry it concealed. You damn near had to have it in the trunk and in the glove compartment a couple years ago.
Yeah. I ride around with an AR-15, sir, and 3 magazines.
As you should.
Yeah, 90 rounds.
As you should.
90 rounds. Regular shit.
Yeah, as you should. Big nigga shit.
Yeah.
It keep the riff-raff. It keep the riff. Oh, my God, Star, if you got time, let me tell you about a mammy.
Go ahead. I'm doing research. Go ahead.
So, oh, my God. How the algorithm looking? Because are we on the silly shit? Cause this
try not to curse. It's early afternoon.
Okay,
it's
no
not
problem.
really necessary.
No problem.
But go ahead.
This mammy caught me coming out of Walmart, receipt in hand.
Mm-hmm.
You can gladly see receipt in hand.
Yeah.
Anytime I go to Walmart, because I'm a big black dude,
right.
I have receipt in hand.
Right.
You need not ask me for my receipt because you can see my receipt is in hand.
Oh, they're going to ask you anyway.
You know this mammy.
They're going to ask you anyway. Go ahead.
Yeah, they are. But this mammy had the nerve to stop me and not only look at the receipt. I almost called this lady Not only did she want to look at the receipt, Mammy had enough time to try to go through a couple bags. If Mammy didn't get curved, Mammy, step back, please.
Mm.
Let me go, Mammy.
I don't know if you heard my show last night. A Mammy pulled me out about 4 other people walking through the line, Walmart, and she said, "I'm nosy. What you got in the bag?"
I try to catch every. I've been a long supporter. I'm talking about back to the Star Chamber.
Oh, okay.
Please, is this the one that you told me? Is it, well, not me, but is this the one that you said, do you got warrants?
No. This was last night. This was a totally different situation, but I entertained her. I showed her the bag, and while she was looking, I said to her, "It's a good thing you stopped me, because they called me Sticky down
in Fort Worth.
They called me Sticky down in Fort Worth."
Yes. Gave the Mammy a little service.
Yeah.
Little service.
Yeah.
That's all they need is a little service.
Yeah. Well, and listen, now she may have been attracted to you. Sometimes they just want to have a conversation. It's not that it's always, coming from a bad place, So I don't let them get upset. But the Benzino situation.
Now, Mammy.
The Benzino situation is making me think about, just maybe taking a smaller dosage of my roids. He looked like he was roided out. What do you think?
Benzino been on the roids for a while.
Allegedly, we don't know for certain. It's alleged.
Alleged in my opinion. I mean, but I think what people got to give Benzino, this is a man. Take away will of his current action, but this is a man that can see the top of the world, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
You got to see once a black man reach a plateau and he fall and no offense to Benzino, but you ain't got it like you once had it. That weighs on a black man.
Yeah.
I think that will weigh on any man.
Yeah.
Your daughter is more popping than you right now. Way more.
Okay. Hey, man, I got to take more calls. I thank you for tapping in. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No problem.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Benzino brought to tears. Man, I had to pause the video. I said, damn, it's my nigga right there. Crying. Boo-hooing for about maybe 15 minutes. Troll babies, did you see it? Guys, what do you think? Do you think we should change up the topic of research to Wiz Khalifa versus Gilly the Kid celebrity boxing match? Now, again, I don't want to promote drama, tension, or anything like that. But I would like to see that. In the words of Funk Master Flex from Hot 97, the streets want this. Let me just double check their ages. Gilly is only a couple of years older than Wiz Khalifa. Hold on a second. "38 years of age, according to Google. Wiz Khalifa, how old? Hold on. 34 years of age. I think they're about even. Gilly's in shape. I'm not sure who I would go with. I mean, Wiz Khalifa has been working out, from what I remember on Instagram, well over a year. Kicks, punches. He's got stamina. He's not just some guy, smoking a whole lot of ganja and kush, People are saying Gilly is not 38. Stop the cap. No comment. No comment. Guys, on the screen, please make sure you visit one of my sponsors. A young lady trying to get her weight up on YouTube. Exclusive opinion. My exclusive opinion. Tell her I sent you. She wants to smoke. Okay, and I'm going to promote some other folks as well. Benzino Uber driver checking in. No star. We were both on that powder, but he started crying and simping over a basic chick. So I left his pink sweatpants wearing ass in that driveway. Okay, someone sent me a PayPal donation about T.I. Yeah, that was yesterday. I like T.I. as a person. I got no issues with him. He came on the Star and Buckwild show years ago. Good guy, good sport. And I think I even asked him something about him and a little flip, the fight that they had. He took it in stride. So I give him credit, man, for getting up on that stage to do comedy. That's hard. Doing stand-up comedy is hard because nobody hits the ground running when you start out. Me and Buckwild tried stand-up comedy twice. There was no chemistry between us. I got frustrated with him. The material that I was using was just too vulgar. Started going after other cultures, and then I said, F this, man. I got time for this shit. Anyway, area code 862. Good afternoon. Wiz Khalifa versus Gilly the Kid, celebrity boxing. Who would you go with? 862. Yes, no, maybe. 862. Good afternoon.
Jersey in the house. Is Jersey in the house?
Sounds like King of New Jersey.
Yes, it is, brother. What's going on?
Peace, God. I'll let you call me brother because we're both from Jersey. Peace, peace.
You got no choice. We Union County, baby. We Union County.
What's going on with you, man?
Yo, man. Wiz Khalifa will beat the brakes off Gilly the Kid.
Ooh, you going there. Let's
Wiz
go.
Khalifa will beat... I'm going there. Gilly the Kid is a girl. All that dancing ain't going to help him win a fight. You know what I'm saying? Wiz Khalifa's been training for a couple of years. And I've been watching his Instagram. The brother got some skills, man.
Yeah, but now so does Gilly. Now, I don't know if you're just hating to be hating, but now Gilly got skills too, man.
Man, Gilly a bossy boy.
Homie, you can't do that on my show. You can't
I'm
do
joking,
that.
bro.
No, the algorithm. I don't take.
Yeah, you got that.
I don't take shots at other people like that. He's good people. But now you're saying Wiz Khalifa, would he knock him out? Would it go the distance? 12 rounds? What do you think?
Nah, I don't know if it'll go 12 rounds. I think Wiz Khalifa will probably give him like the third or fourth.
Okay, 12 is too many. 12 would be a professional event. Let's say a 6 round fight. You're saying Gilly wouldn't have nothing for him?
Maybe the first 2 rounds, but he'll lose our third.
Gilly's been training for a lot of years. Boxing.
Gilly, but it's a difference between training and really getting in that ring.
Training in the ring. Listen, I can confirm I've seen Gilly get busy in the ring. He's got skills, man. Got skills. Go ahead.
He got skills? All right.
Yeah.
But he ain't kind of old. Ain't that boy like 43? 24?
Easy.
Bro, he was out in the 90s, man. This guy can't be 38. I'm 46, bro.
I'll leave
got
that.
Thinking in the crazy crew.
I'll leave that for the trolls to go through the confirmation. Hey, also, man, listen. Now you're 5%er. People have been calling in here, man. I'm sure you've addressed this before. People claiming to be righteous, claiming to have knowledge of self. And listen, every once in a while, I don't try and put the screws to nobody, but if they call themselves God, I ask them for the mathematics. And there seems to be a consensus where most people of today who are calling themselves God or God body don't even know the math. Can you tell me what's going on with that?
Oh, man, I don't understand that because all I know right now is today is knowledge.
Right.
All being born of wisdom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wise words being spoken by wise man and wise woman. Knowledge being the basic foundation of everything in existence. I don't understand these guys. That's the basic language, yo. We come to the nation of gods and earths.
But can you tell me or educate us on why so many people today don't even have an understanding of the mathematics of the day or any 120 lessons? I mean, it seems to be a growing consensus now. Is it more just a fashion thing now?
I think a lot of people right now take it as a fad or a fashion, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand. I was born and raised in the nation, you know?
Right.
So it was different from me.
Right.
So a lot of these guys, they take it up because it's cool or because they get to hang around a bunch of the brothers, you know what I'm saying, protection.
Right.
Because a lot of guys still do that for protection. Just like they join gangs for protection. They join the Nation of Islam, they join the Opposite Nation, and they join the mosque. So
okay,
I believe a lot of guys doing them for protection.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, man, good to hear from you. You want to promote your channel? You got anything over there we should know about? Any new content?
Oh, yeah, check this out. This is the King of New Jersey, BTB TV on YouTube. I got an interview coming up with DJ Cool V in a week.
Wow.
Positive K in about 2 weeks. And Michael Frey Salters Jr. in a couple of weeks from D.C.
Is Cool V still in Jersey?
Yeah, he's still in Jersey.
Okay.
I just got the phone with him. A couple of days ago. He sent me his book.
Good man.
So I can read up on his book. He got 2 books coming out.
Good man.
So I'm reading up on his books. And, I think, matter of fact, he's still in Jersey, man. So, you know, we grew up in the same place in Jersey, Elizabeth. So
yeah, good man. Salute.
So I know his family. He's a good dude. Dude.
Yeah, very official. All right, man.
He's just getting over COVID. And I want to say shout out to K Slade. He finally got the coma.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I forgot to mention that, man. Thanks for reminding me.
Peace
Thank
to the
you.
guy, K Slade.
Peace.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yo, I'll bet you on the back end, Star, so I can talk to you about something.
Okay, holla
in a couple of days.
We'll talk soon. Salute.
All right.
Salute. King of New Jersey tapping in. Gilly the Kid versus Wiz Khalifa celebrity boxing match. This is not official, folks. I'm just mentally massaging this. I'm doing research in the afternoons, and it appears that not too many people have either seen the Benzino video or they just don't care. I'm concerned about what makes a man break and start crying. I mean, not that he can't cry, but damn. Driven to tears. Troll babies, let me go to you one more time before we just move on from the topic altogether. What is it that a woman has to break a man? Again, after a certain amount of time, the coochie, you get tired of it. It's not exciting as it used to be. Not saying that you won't, smash when need be. Is it the kids? Gotta see my kids, yo. No, F that. I mean, I can respect that. You don't want nobody else, holding your kid's hand, doing your daughter's hair. Oh, that would bother me. If another guy was doing my daughter's hair, say my daughter was 4 years old. Ooh, that would bother me. That would bother me. It bothered me as much as it could to see Kanye West's daughter sitting on, what's that guy's name? Sitting on his lap in the golf cart. Sitting on the lap. Oh, what the fuck? But again, I don't have kids, so I can't really say what I would do. Shit would bother me. Let's go to area code 484. Good afternoon. I'm doing research. Are you up to speed on the Benzino video or Wiz Khalifa versus Gilly the Kid? It's just a hypothetical boxing match. 484.
Hey, what's up, Star? You can hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. How are you?
Good, good. How are you, Star? It's
Good.
D, man, calling all the way from Allentown, PA.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard you was out here, man. I heard you used to live out in Hazleton or something.
I lived all over Pennsylvania. Hazleton, Tannersville, Stroudsburg, mainly Hazleton. I used to have trailer parks up there. Go ahead.
I heard. I have a lot of people up there seeing you and stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. But listen, man, it's the first time I'm calling your show.
Okay.
I love it. I'm a truck driver. Listen
Salute.
to you as much as I can.
Salute.
And
How long have you been driving? 18-wheelers or shorter rig?
I'm going on 4 years now.
Okay.
So, it's going.
Are you driving local or cross country? What are you doing?
I go. I'm strictly Northeast, so I do a lot of New England,
Okay.
PA, New York, Jersey. You're already.
Are you born and raised in
But,
Hazleton? I'm sorry, Allentown.
Nah, I actually was born in Corona, Queens, New York.
Aha. You moved out. You got out of the inner city. You went out to PA, and you got your life together.
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Now, hang on. I have to ask you this with all due respect. Did you go out to Allentown by yourself to get away from child support payments, or did you take wifey with you? I know Allentown. I know why people go there.
Nah. Actually, I'm
Hello?
out here.
Your phone. Your phone's going
after
out.
9/11.
Okay.
Say it again.
You said you went right after 9/11?
Yeah, I was. I was still a youngin' around that time. So what happened was 9/11 happened,
Yeah.
and rent, bills, everything went up in New York around that time. So single mother raising 3 kids, we had to be out to Allentown. You know what I mean? Rent's cheaper, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Salute, man. You sound like you're doing better for yourself. You want to chime in on one of the other topics or what?
Yeah, man. As far as Benzino, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care about him. I think he's on that powder. To be honest with you.
I'm not going to put that on him because he's a gym rat. He works out. I mean, if anything, he might be banging some roids, but I'm not going to put the powder on him. I've never known him to do powder.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not the first time he's done something like this, man. It's been, a couple times. I guess he's been acting up past couple months.
Yeah.
So I think he did something like that with his daughter. I'm not sure, but yeah. And as far as Benzino, I don't care about him. But Gilly and Wiz thing, man. I think
I need you to hurry up. I got to get other calls. Who would you choose in a battle, Wiz Khalifa or Gilly? 8 seconds.
like an actual fight.
Yeah.
I'm going honestly the way Wiz been training. I think he could take Gilly, bro.
Okay. Got to go, man. Thank you. Thank you for tapping in.
Thank you, Star.
Thank you. Okay. Hang on a second. Hold a second. Okay. I have to respond to this, guys. Hold on a second. Okay. Who's texting me from a number I don't know? I think I know who this is. I'm not sure. Hold on. Let me make sure before I pick up that line. That's my guy, Benzino, but man, is he okay? Did he reach a point where he just snapped? Goo. It's at Goo, area code 201.
Hey, Zeno. Oh, shit. Star, how you doing, man?
What's up, man? You just spoke to Zeno.
How you doing,
how's he
man? What's
doing?
going-
You just spoke to him?
Yeah, I just spoke to Zeno, man. He's in good spirits. You know what I'm saying? Everything's good with him. You know what I'm saying? But I know about the relationship a little bit between them two. You know what I'm saying? I had to Benzino called me 3 a.m. one time out of a fucking dumpster in L.A. hiding from the police. I had to call a lift. I had to call a lift to get him out the dumpster to hop in the Uber.
Go. I don't want you to call. I don't want you to call in and snitch. That's my guy, man. We go back to the early '90s.
That's my brother.
Yeah. But it's trending news, so I'm gonna discuss it. Is he okay, first and foremost, because this arrest happened back on February the 3rd. The video we're just now seeing it, February the 3rd.
Yeah, he didn't even mention that to me before. But I mean, like he's in good spirits. He's in good spirits. Like, you know, he's in good spirits. That's all I can say. Just to let the people know he's in good spirits. You know what I'm saying? Okay. He doesn't feel like there's an issue coming, you know, to him or anything like that. I'm gonna talk to him a little bit later about it, but no, he's in good spirits. But you know, the relationship is a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, they just need to like separate. You know, from even probably talking.
Goo, just make sure you tell him Star tapped in. Do you need anything? You know, I'm here for you. Let him know that, man. Star said he's here for you. You know, I'm gonna do me. I dumb out, but you know, if he needs something,
I mean,
holler at me.
Yeah, I mean, my whole thing. The other reason I'm calling is that you know, I just when I called him, I just let him know, like, yo, man, I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see him in a better position. Yeah, I want to see him in a better position. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I get a lot of the brunt of the calls when things happen to him.
Right.
Seriously, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, he re-inspired me to help him. You know what I'm saying? As much as I can, to my ability. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my guy. You know, so I just called him to let him know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need, I'm here. So the people don't have to think that he's down or anything like that from the video. He's very sporadic and passionate. Like, he's very spontaneous, Benzino. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't control himself. Like, for you know people like that, man. You know how he is. He just can't control himself. Then he goes back to himself 10 minutes later. You know what I'm saying? But
now, hang on a second, Goo. I respect you. You and I chopped up from time to time. He was crying. Did you see the video?
Yeah, I saw the video. Yeah. Yeah, I like I said, I mean, we've cried to each other on the phone, you know, about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm close with the guy. Like,
oh no,
you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I know. I'm just saying, like, not in that type of way, but I'm just saying, like, I understand him. You know what I'm saying? I understand him. You know, I definitely do. I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him. You know what I'm saying?
Goo.
So I just wanted to...
Can I jump in, Goo? Can I jump in?
Yes.
You and Benzino have cried on the phone together?
No. He's cried to me at times about situations.
Goo.
And I cried to him on the phone about situations.
That's what I asked you.
At the same time. We didn't.
Goo,
yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, all right. So you guys call each other and cry at different times. This is a constant thing.
All right, you want to go there? It's been about 4 times. You know what I'm saying? In the over a 10-year span. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like 2 times in the past 2 years or something like that. But I'm just saying, like,
child is messy.
Like I said,
okay.
We've discussed a lot. We've discussed a lot of deep things to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows me, I know him.
Clearly, shit, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
How's Cavario doing, Goo? Since you and Benzino cry, as you just admitted, on the phone to each other from time to... How's Cavario? Because I was told...
Whoa.
Hang on. I was told, but I have not seen the video, that Cavario was barking on Big Face Gary. Did you see that? I didn't watch the video yet.
Yo, I saw that video, Star. I wish you would have been able to see... Yo, he blew up on Big Face Gary. I'm talking about... I wish you could get the clip, bro.
I have it. I haven't watched it. What happened? Break that down to us. Cavario, a fucking legend.
Okay, so what happened on the
Don Diva magazine, a journalist, a hip hop historian. He barked on Big Face Guy. What was that about, please?
Yeah, well, basically, Big Face Gary had a show, and he was talking about, the Carvario Hotel thing with Benzino, cracking jokes, and he had Carvario on the week before. So as he was cracking jokes, he thought he was comfortable enough to call up Carvario while he was cracking jokes.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying about him?
That's
you know
a
what
violation.
I'm saying? So he called him live. Yeah, so he called him live on the phone while he was cracking jokes on him. You know what I'm saying? And Carvario blew it. He don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? He went. He said everything he could to the man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand how Gary thought that he could be comfortable enough to like put him on the spot like that. You know what I'm saying? And then Gary's man was passing threats. Behind, like they're passing threats over the phone, like you ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Cavario's getting on Gary, like, yo, Gary, like, you know what I could, blah blah blah, and his man's in the background, like, nigga, like, we can meet up uptown now, like, talking shit. So it kind of got amplified, and then they cut the live.
Okay. I'm gonna go watch that video. I'm gonna watch that video. But now, hang on a second. If we can just go back for a second, I appreciate the info on.
I know Cavario too a little bit.
I think I've met him, but I'm just not sure. I mean, I know he's.
Yeah, I met him with Benzino in Miami a couple times.
He's official, man. I mean, he's one of your pioneering urban journalists, not just hip hop, but an urban journalist. Okay, so you spoke to Ray. He's okay, but we did see him crying.
Okay, I'll give you an example right now. I just cried over the phone with him maybe like a half hour ago. I was talking to him and started shedding tears. All right, that's the most recent. All right, you can ask him. I shed. Why? Why did I do that? Because I saw the Queen's Flip video. I saw the Queen's Flip video the other day, and it just reinstilled passion in me to help this guy. You know what I'm saying? So I called him up, let him know I love him, and I'm here for him. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I started like tearing over the phone. Because that's the passion in me.
Now,
I felt like I failed.
Okay.
I felt like I failed him a little bit.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Now hang on. You're saying that Benzino was on Queen's Flip's platform, and he's
no. Queen's Flip did a little video, like a 5-minute video on Benzino.
Okay.
And he just described how much he loves him, and he just talking about like he should be in a better position.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. So I saw that video, and it kind of like inspired me. I called him up, I love you, man. Like I'm gonna do everything I can. You know what I'm saying? I know Universal owes you money. I know all this other shit. Like I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Hey man.
Thank
you for tapping in. Anything else you want to mention? Something else we need to go over?
What'd you say?
I said thank you for tapping in. I'm eating a sandwich and I'm doing research here. Anything else we need to mention or?
Nah, I just wanted to call up about that. You know what I'm saying? No funny stuff between me and Zeno.
Hey man, I'm here for you, Goo.
You have to scope the area.
I'm here for you, Goo.
Yeah, I might call you up and cry too.
No, Goo. I don't get down like that, man. But aside from that, I'm here for you. All right. Please don't call me crying, man.
All right, man. I'll talk to you.
Salute.
I'll talk to you later.
Let's get Goo out of here, man. No, please don't call me crying, man. The fuck? Shit. How do I say your name? Alessandia, you sent in a PayPal donation. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you for checking on me. I'm great, young lady. I'm great. I'm great. She's calling me puppet master. I'm just going to say this. You know what? I'm not going to say anything. I don't like to tell my strategy with regards to how I move. But thank you for your donation, okay? All right. I'm done with the tea. I'm now sipping white grapefruit juice. Ocean spray, to be exact. Guys, on the screen, I still want to do a little research here on Courtney Taylor accused of killing Christian Obumseli, if I'm saying his name right. According to Brooklyn Giggles, he was Nigerian. Talking hella reckless about African-American women. This woman has not even been accused. Well, pardon me. Indirectly. But not charged. Courtney Taylor. Was he putting hands on her? Let's not look at this as if he was an FBA, Foundational Black American. Let's not look at him as if he was ADOS, someone who truly could connect to the black struggle here in America. Let's not look at it like that. Let's look at him as an African from Nigeria. Did he put hands on that Caucasian girl? Did he put hands on that Caucasian girl and she said, you know, you're broke, you're African, not African American, and I've had enough. Cow, cow, cow. Get the F out of my apartment. You haven't paid your half of the rent in 3 months, or you haven't paid the whole dime. I'm tired of hearing about your fake cousin who's a prince in some continent in Africa. You're a fraud. I've had enough of you selling glass chips, telling people that they're diamonds. Get the F out of my apartment. Maybe we should be siding with her, you know? She's an American. He over here talking reckless about African American women. Is that God's work, troll babies? Is that God's work? We're so quick to just follow behind some type of tribal propaganda, huh? Brooklyn Honcho got your donation via PayPal. Good to see that liver still holding up. Yes, sir, it is. It is. Pray for me, sir. Not that it's going to do anything, but pray for me if you're a man of faith. I was told I wouldn't get this far with this liver that I got in 2008. I paid cash for it, you know. And I still drink. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Blade says, what that girl did to the Nigerian is what the Guinea broad on her deathbed wants to do to Star. Thank you, Blade, as always, but she won't get that chance. I hear she's got either gout or scurvy now. She's not mobile. She can't get to me. Look at God. Look at God, huh? She's going to her grave slowly, cursing the day she met me. Okay, who is this? Well, a couple of links. Thank you, Sherry. Okay, Radar Online, and somebody else reporting here, Kirk Franklin's son. Hold on. Okay, that is Kirk Franklin's son, who I remember Kirk Franklin said a couple years ago, I will break your mother effing neck. Okay, so he's come out as bisexual or trisexual. Who gives a goddamn? I don't care whether you lick a hole or suck a pole. It's your fucking business. Okay, his court date is set for this week. Did he rebel because of his father's success? Is he a hater of his father's success? You know, sometimes you got kids that, do stuff like that, Folks, if you're just now joining me, we've been doing a research show this afternoon, and I didn't even read Wiz Khalifa responding to Gilly yesterday on Instagram. Wiz Khalifa says, I didn't get that child's Instagram deleted. I even offered to help him get his page back, and he declined. See ya. And then he's got the emoji, the peace sign. I don't like that title that I have, you know, celebrity boxing. I don't want to promote anybody's tension, drama. I want to put Benzino back in here. Or this girl accused of killing this guy. Man, I can't believe. Well, I mean, I can believe it, but Jesus Christ. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. I'm going to take a call while I try and figure this thing out. Let's go to area code 347. Good afternoon, 347. Which one of these three titles do you care about? Benzino, Wiz Khalifa versus Gilly, or Courtney Taylor? Which one do you care about, sir?
I just got on to the whole Benzino thing.
Yeah. Video's crazy. It's crazy.
Yo, like, I see those are crazy. I was trying to find out what you was talking about, so I went on YouTube, and the first video popped. This motherfucker made a video.
So you have to watch the F-bombs. It's too early.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, he made a video like he D'Angelo. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this dude? That's the first thing I thought in my head. Like, what's wrong with Benzino? And that's a year ago. Obviously, there's something going on there. If your daughter blowing up and she play you, you know what I'm saying? So you never know what's on the other side of things, man.
Well, sir, I don't think this has anything to do with his daughter. Are you talking about Coyle Ray? No, this is
yeah.
I don't want to bring her into this. I want to talk about the video itself. He blacked out on his ex, Althea, punched a guy's truck, according to the police. Let's stay focused on that, please.
Oh, yeah, I think I caught some of it. He was dealing with that. That's another toxic relationship, though, Star. That girl Althea, you saw Love and Hip Hop. She on some Jada Pinkett stuff.
No, sir, I didn't. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. Not like that. You know, once a blue moon.
Nah, there was another video of her running into police or something like that. Like, that's the Delilah Sampson complex right there. You got powerful men, and then they want weak women to be by their side. So you take brothers like you to be like, nah, I'm not having it. But some brothers like to be simp for simp chicks. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? That Samson-Delilah complex. Or playing all over with them. You know what I mean? There be powerful brothers be wanting weak chicks to bring them down. I don't know why, but there's some Oedipus psychology going on in there.
Are you a father, sir? Are you a father?
Nah, man. But I had stepkids, so I already know how that go. You know what I mean?
I really can't relate, and I say this with all due respect to, you know, what a lot of these guys go through, and I would never clown them, but, you know, there's something that makes a man snap if you keep his kid away from him. A man just says, yo, F it. I don't give a goddamn. I don't give a goddamn about going to jail. So you can't relate to that either, correct?
No, I relate to it, but at the end of the day, that's a female quality if you snap. A man ain't supposed to snap. That's feminine. That's the female quality. You ain't what you snapping for. Your job is to provide. That's it.
Okay.
Your kid breathing, that's what you're supposed to do. If you don't have that, again, you know I call Reese. I'm African, bro. I got so many uncles that got kids all over the world. It's crazy. They dropping in the street. You know how it is.
Well, hang on a second. I'm not going to co-sign you saying that's a feminine quality. Yes, Benzino snapped. He was broken by this hang on, broken by his ex. Yeah. But I'm not going to say that's a feminine quality. If a man cries, he wants to provide. I don't think that has anything to do with him being a punk or any type of, you know, female. He reaches that point and pow!
Yeah.
So again, I say this with all due respect. I can't relate, nor can you. But I thank you for the call.
Yeah, you can't. That's what I'm saying, Star, because you cut from a different cloth, man. That's a feminine quality.
Okay.
You snap for. What
Thank you,
doing?
man. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, bro.
Yes, okay. Never mind me. Let's talk about a father breaking, you know. What is it that made Benzino say, nah? He kept saying, I can't believe you're doing this to me. I can't believe you're doing this. Maybe it is the coochie. Maybe it is the coochie. Maybe I've got it wrong. Troll babies, is it the coochie? You find a coochie, you like it, it fits. You're tired of chasing girls, you know, I want to stick with this coochie. Maybe it's a coochie. Maybe Star's got it wrong. Can't wait says, or the bussy. Jesus Christ. Can we focus on the Benzino video? Sprung, maybe. Sprung how? Just saying sprung is, you know, that's not addressing the root of why. You don't stay sprung, you know, over a year or two. I think their child together is 3 or 4 years of age. Hold on a second. Guys on the screen, please visit one of my sponsors, www.yomicollectibles.com. And KP's got a video that I'm going to watch today, and we will talk about this tomorrow. It's called Godson, okay? But please go check out his items. Tell him I sent you, okay? Jeffrey, thank you for your donation in the afternoon. Is it Darwin? Thank you, Darwin. If I'm saying your name right, Dawin. Darwin. Bolt Hype tapping in. Salute from Top Gun City. Okay, thank you, Bolt Hype. Okay, I just see that one of my orders has arrived. I'm an online shopper now. Look at me. What a sellout I have become. Jesus. Okay. How do I say your name? Elbarriomers? El Barrio? Thank you for your donation. And Chef, where is Chef? Did I speak to Chef already? Area code 347. If we can't get to the bottom of this, then we just can't get to the bottom of it. But my homie broke. He cracked. Crying. Area code 305. Good afternoon. Is that Miami-Dade County, 305? Little Haiti, where you calling from?
Hi, this is Fred.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you, Fred?
Not bad. How about you?
I'm alive, man. Some people are dead. What's cracking?
So I'd like to offer a different. I saw the Benzino video, and I'd like to offer a different take as being a child in that situation when I was younger.
Okay.
So I believe what we're seeing is somebody who's realizing, you know, the lack of control of their circumstances. I don't want to get too much into my situation, but my father was someone who's very successful, and to lose control over what goes on with your child is not something that's going to be accepted easily.
Continue. I like where you're going. Continue. You're making sense.
I mean, it's just, I think it's natural. I mean, and especially if we're going to be honest, if there's another man around your child, that's like a double whammy. It's insulting. You don't necessarily want to see another man in the vicinity of your child or in possible contact, even, you know, through strings. We don't know. I don't know the exact situation if that man sees that child, but in his mind, it could be something else. You know what I mean?
What you're saying makes a lot of sense. Take your time. You see, this is what I can't relate to because I've never looked into those little eyes that beautiful little life force and felt that real connection. I have literally told girls.
Well,
If I can just ramble for a second, then I want you to finish up. I have literally told girls that were pregnant, listen, you better do the right thing and get your stomach pumped. I'm not going to be there for you or that kid. quote unquote, get your stomach pumped. I'm not going to be around for you. Go ahead.
Well, I think it takes all kinds, and I appreciate the honesty. And, maybe some people just don't have that parental instinct. I mean, I don't think I have it. So I understand where you're coming from, but I understand it as a child who's been in that situation to see your parents. You may not be able to articulate what's happening when you're that age, but as you get older, you begin to understand more of what you saw.
Right. I'm not proud of what I just said. Don't get me wrong, because again, I was raised by two parents, a great home, a great childhood. So, so my attitude is it's my attitude. But yeah, he broke down and was crying. And at first, again, I thought this was like some television show or it was staged, but it kept going on and on and on. I said, holy shit, he just got broken by this chick and he's crying.
I mean, if you notice in the video, he only really went way off when he found out Athea made the statement against him. Okay. So, in his mind, that's like he said, I can't believe you did this to me.
Yeah.
And when I watched the video twice, and I'm still not sure how he popped up without somehow being hinted to this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know if you caught that. I don't know if you're catching what I'm saying.
No. So you're saying it could have been some type of television production?
No. I'm saying it could have been a whole jealousy ploy.
Okay. I like what you're saying. Stay with me. You're making a lot of sense. Stay with me. I like what you said about losing control. I've always known him to be, a controller, So I think what you said makes a lot of sense. His money's not what it used to be. A lot of times you can't splurge. You can't move around like you once could. I mean, I've always been a very frugal spender. I've always told people I ain't got nothing. Nah, I'm not gonna be in the club doing this, But he,
well, I mean,
he treated people really good. He used to fly like 20 niggas, from state to state and all sorts of shit. And he even admitted his money's not what it used to be. So what you said, again, makes a lot of sense. He doesn't have the control. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I mean, there are some things in this world money cannot buy. Right. And he's kind of running into that. And that's hard to so when I was younger, I used to work on Fifth Avenue in New York.
Okay.
And what I started to realize when I was seeing a lot of wealthy people is that they do get used to being able to call the shots, not necessarily because anybody really wants to listen to them, but because of the perceived power of their wealth.
Right.
And like you just said, I mean, once your money goes, and if your identity's tied up in that, you're kind of lost. And
right.
I don't know how old he is, but that's not a good way to be starting over.
Yeah. Unless you've always been a frugal spender, and you've always told people that you're broke, and you motivate them. You motivate them with other things other than your money.
Well, what I learned from wealthy people is smart old money always tends to look poor.
That's a fact.
I don't know if you've noticed that with a lot of the old money. They don't look like they have much.
Yep. Hey, man, I
But
appreciate.
thank you for letting me speak my
Thank you.
piece.
Yeah, I appreciate you chiming in. Have a great day. Thank you.
You too. Bye.
He made a lot of sense. He made a lot of sense. Maybe it's a control thing, you know. Benzino just can't have her doing what, you know, he thinks she should be doing. Control babies, does that make any sense? And does anybody care about Wiz Khalifa versus Gilly the Kid? I don't like that title, man. Let's change it. Let's go back to the Benzino title, man. I don't want to promote no type of drama or anything unless, you know, they are having an official boxing event. I think it's a great idea. King of Pennsylvania, Gilly versus Wiz Khalifa. Hold on a second, guys. I'm not going to put Althea's name in my title. Chef, I got your donation, but I don't see you in the queue, 347. I think I spoke to you, Chef, all right? But thank you for tapping in. Okay, I'll get back to you after the show, young man. Amen. You a foul nigga. You sold her ring, then bit the bitch. No, sir, you're talking about two different females. You're talking, no. Slow down. The girl who I bit on the top of her, well, on her eyebrow, that was somebody totally different. The girl you're talking about who I sold her ring, that was a different coke escapade. She wanted the coke more than I did. And I said, hey, I know where they got it good, you know? I said, you got any jewelry? I never said, I'm going to bring the ring back. I threw it up on the scale. Broderick Johnson, I got your donation. Salute. Hey, Ebony, she says, Goo giving us Benzino tea about crying. Hashtag, oh no. Yeah, that was crazy. My nigga Goo told me him and Benzino been crying on the phone together. Troy, I got your donation. Gilly getting knocked out just like Beans. Ooh, Beanie Siegel. Oh, man. That was crazy. Beanie Siegel. Wasn't that like backstage at some concert? Somebody put him to sleep. Broad Street Bullies. Somebody put him to sleep, man. Fuck. Battle, I got your donation. We cry. Ooh, okay. You're going back to the OJs. We cried together. Yeah. Hashtag purr. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Blade, damn, that video was almost an hour long. Benzino's lucky he didn't catch a slug with all that erratic movements. This is what I'm talking about. He's digging in the bag, and they're just watching him. If he was up north, they would have clapped him fast. Pow, 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 pow. Okay, Broderick Johnson, you sent in a small donation. You got to put another 3 with that, sir, for me before I start answering questions, all right? But thank you for your donation. Is it big about a brisket? Okay, I'll read that later. Let's go to area code 917. Somebody tapping in from the New York Tri-State. 917, are you there? Good afternoon.
Yeah, peace. Can you hear me?
Peace. How are you, sir? How are you?
Yeah, I'm calling from a barrio life. I have the cash app.
Okay, thank you, man. What's cracking?
Yeah, I didn't really get to see the Benzino situation. Like, I'm finding out actually watching your show live, man, and I'm like, but I could just give like a hypothetical as far as like.
Well, no, sir. You need to see it. I appreciate the donation. I can put you on hold. Just watch, 4 minutes of it, man. I mean, it's important, I think. He was crying, man, crying.
What about the Gilly and
Yeah, I mean, that would
Wiz
make
Khalifa
more
situation.
sense for you to comment on that because I am doing research, so I'm looking for input. I mean, I appreciate your donation. Wiz Khalifa versus Gilly the Kid. It's just a hypothetical celebrity boxing match. Who would you go with? Go ahead.
I would go with Wiz Khalifa. I mean, it's age. I know you said Gilly's age. We're not gonna go there, but we know his real age.
Tell us. No, tell us.
Wiz Khalifa just
what is his real age?
Wiz Khalifa body structure. Pause. Wiz Khalifa body structure is built. He got long arms. Pause.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That holds a lot of weight.
Okay.
But I never seen Wiz Khalifa's hands though. All you hear is that he trained hard. They always show him sweating and his underwear and stuff. I never really seen his hands. Like if he we know Gilly could like professionally do his thing.
Right.
But stamina and training is serious. Like
you're right.
It's all good until
you're right.
you really you're a real situation.
Right.
And somebody's swinging on you.
Yeah.
And you got to block and weave. Then it become a whole different situation.
Yeah.
But I think Gilly might be able to pull it off. He got like one round where he got to just get in there, tap his chin, put him down. Because Wiz Khalifa ain't no big. He ain't big either. He just tall. But
have you heard anything between the two of them? I mean, they're going back and forth on Instagram, and Gilly said, "I can't wait to see you." What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, Gilly started it, but it's just all jokes. He just made a comment when he first initially said, it was a sad day. I had to unfollow my boy, Wiz Khalifa.
Right.
He said it. That's my boy. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But I get it too. Like, you in your underwear entirely too much. And I don't want to see it no more. I don't know if it was right for him to go public with it, but Gilly just wanted them. Like, his comedy sometimes is too raw. That's just his character. He'll wow Philadelphia dude. You know
what state are you calling from, sir? I see 917. New York Tri-State? New York Tri-State?
I'm from dirty Spanish Harlem, bro. It's just the bottom of the barrel out here, man. Like, so, I know people like Gilly. I don't know Gilly, but, streets are streets.
Right.
There's a person like everybody everywhere, and Gilly's one of those people. If you can't handle his comedy, you're just going to get offended. And then on top of that, he one of them dudes that got jokes but know how to fight and defend himself too. One of them dudes in the hood, so it's just like
I want to throw something at you. You got a minute? We'll throw something at you.
Yeah.
I've always thought that guys in the suburbs have better stamina and endurance, and people from the inner city and the project areas are overrated in terms of fighting. Yes, you fight because you live in tall cages. There's always some type of issue. Everybody's mad and angry. But in the suburbs, hang on. In the suburbs, you are forced to fight longer. Growing up in the suburbs, we used to go out into the fields, somebody's backyard, and you would brawl for no less than 15, 20 minutes. In the inner city, your fight gets broken up on an average after 8 minutes, maybe even less. Somebody says, hey, break it up. In the suburbs,
8 minutes. Even 8 minutes is too long.
Right. In the
in
suburbs, and especially in the South, Southern boys.
Yeah, it ain't nobody there to break it up.
Nobody's breaking it
up.
Now,
There's no police around.
I just want to finish up. Let me finish up. I'm not the toughest nigga, but I learned that I can take a punch. Early in the 70s, I got hit over my head. White girl hit me with a 2x4. Boom! Hit with a pipe. Punched in my shit multiple times. And I said, by the time I got to New York, I said, damn, I got a hard head. Man, I'm going to talk my talk. So, not saying I can't get knocked out. Don't get me wrong. But I've never been put to sleep. And again, it's just my theory. People in the suburbs, in the country, we fight longer. And it's really until somebody just can't get up anymore. We don't play that, okay, you got it. No, I ain't got nothing. Bow, bow, bow. Go ahead and finish up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not from the suburbs, but I'm from the projects in East Harlem, born and raised. And a lot of that shit, excuse my language, a lot of people, like, in the city, like you said, they just angry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes they can't fight at all. They just know how to scream and yell
Right.
as a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes it be the toughest one, and then when somebody go on his jibs in the middle of the argument, you don't see that same type of.
Right.
You don't see the same person anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, you got some people that know how to get busy, but like you said, 9 times out of 10, either somebody jumping in, somebody breaking it up. You know, turn into a little wrestling match. But and then lifestyle is different in the city. People, a lot of wear and tear early in the city. You know what I'm saying? You throw average 5 punches and you win it. It's over. Yeah. You already like looking at your man like, yo, go get him. Yeah. Go get that.
Hey, man, I got to take other calls, man. Thank you for tapping in.
Your pocket.
Thank you, man.
All right, man. Peace.
Yes, sir. Salute. Yeah. I'm not the toughest nigga in the room, but, you know, I've been hit with bricks in the head, rocks. Oh, shit, get him. Who's Randy? Did I talk to Randy yet? Randy, sit tight. I'll be right back. Sit tight. Okay, I just spoke to him from 917. Thank you, sir. 917, just spoke to him. 356. Randy, you're my last caller. Good afternoon. We're talking about Benzino arrested. Did you see the video?
Yo, what up, old nigga? Yeah, I got my own theories and suspicions on all these things, you know?
Now hang on a sec. Hang on, because yesterday you said Gilly was much older than Wiz Khalifa. According to social...
Yeah, by 4 years, he's a senior.
Okay, according to sources on social media, Gilly is 38 and Wiz Khalifa is 34.
Star, I know you're trying to be funny. If we're going by Hollywood ages, Jay-Z is younger than you, right?
Right.
If we're going by Hollywood ages, Jay-Z is younger than you and all this stuff.
Yeah. I need you to fix your phone. Your phone's going in and out. Fix your phone so we can hear you, man, please.
Oh, sorry. It's because I'm up in the mountains. My service is kind of ass right now.
Go ahead.
But yeah, the whole Benzino thing, all I want to say is when your own daughter, your own seed doesn't really fuck with you, that does something to your soul. It shakes you to your core because as creators...
Randy, I don't want to talk about his daughter, man. You know, just... I don't want to do that.
I was just going to break into what leads to a man snapping like that because violence is a universal language.
Okay.
So when you strip a man from his family, as certain women do, as warfare early on, you might see another side of him.
Good
Not right at the moment, but years later, he might just snap and pull up on your current boyfriend and make an example out of him. Because he might not be able to hit you, but he can knock that nigga out, you know? And violence is a universal language. So if I punch you in your face or you see me act out, that will let you know on what type of time I'm on. And when I'm free, you will respect me a little bit more and you will not play with my fucking name, you know?
So you watched the video with Benzino?
I saw he pulled up and he had time.
He had time. A little too much time. He's crying, man.
Did
you see him cry?
He ain't care about getting gunned down or nothing. You know, he knew the risk he was taking. He went there to make a statement. And he's lucky to have good friends like Goose. I will call him and let him share a tear, you know, like therapy. You know, men crying together, it's a little far left now. But it's good to have a support system like that when you dumb the fuck out, you know?
I know. You got to watch the F-Bomb, Randy. It's early afternoon.
Okay.
But
Some people dumb out and they don't have that support system to tell them, like, yo, bro, you was in the wrong, or have those deep conversations with, you know, to bring you back to earth and to let you know, like, maybe next time you'll meet him up in the park and not outside of his household where the neighbor's going to call the cops a muscular, short, melanated man on the loose attacking people.
Randy, before you go, Courtney Taylor accused of killing Christian Abumseli. Your thoughts?
I wanted to touch on that as well.
Please.
I lay my head with a white woman, so I believe she wasn't in the wrong. I believe it was self-defense, and that nigga was running game on her, and she smelled the jokes and had enough, you know. There's a video on the internet of her talking about her type. She likes rich black men, not broke niggas from Africa that's scamming, you know.
I saw that, yeah.
And
well, that's what I said towards the end of the show here a little while ago. I said maybe we should at least try and see it from her perspective. This guy, Nigerian, you know, home of the scammers, you know. Hold on a second.
Second, you know, Indians then Nigerians. They go head to head with their talk game.
His Instagram, he wasn't popping on Instagram. 8,776 followers, if this is his official page. 28 posts. As you said, she probably woke up and smelled the jokes and said, you know, you got to go. Enough's enough. You're just using me for eye candy. You're broke. Fuck out of here. Go ahead.
He probably hinted that she should make OnlyFans so they could both make money, and then she said, oh, no, nigga, you ain't the nigga I thought you was.
Right.
I've been wasting months.
Right.
But I also want to go left now. My views do not, you know, are not yours.
Gotta watch
She's
the
in
algorithm.
Florida, so she might get. Okay, she's in Florida, so she might get off with the crime as a self-defense. Her just using her whiteness. Remember last year, we had a white girl go missing, and the whole world stopped. You know, we had COVID, and the whole world stopped.
That's a fact.
Yes, so she's gonna get off. She's out in bars. Same thing, different day. She's going about business as usual. She's probably on the hunt for a nigga that's getting it right now and is more privy to the bullshit, to the red flags, you know, big Cartier watches bust down, gold link, you know, a lot of material things, but no monetary, you feel me? They don't own nothing, but they look fly and they look rich. That's how they get those type of girls.
There you go.
It's a magic trick. You pull a wham over bitch's eyes with luxurious things. You give her a LV bag. You give her a couple, you know, nigga trinkets, and she'll move you into the condo with the nice view of the ocean in Miami, and then you find out that this is a dirty bummy nigga in some Jordan shorts and Nike flip flops and a do-rag in your apartment playing fucking 2K all day.
Time to go. Randy, good to talk to you, man. I'm out of here.
If I gotta kill you, I will.
Easy. Good to talk to you, man.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Have a good day. You too.
Yeah.
Take
Free
care.
Benzino.
All right.
So he could go back in there.
All right. Salute. Randy tapping in. All right. I think we got our research showing here today. Hey, Tara. Tara says, Star, the prostitute tried to snitch on you. Yesterday, you're talking about? Someone who called in claiming I bought somebody a condo? I never in my life bought nobody a fucking condo. Or you're talking about somebody else today? I'm not sure, but thank you, Tara, for your support as always. Guys, have a good day here. I'm gonna head out, go pick up some mail and some other things. Thank you for your support, and please keep me up to speed, on the nonsense, okay? And please check out KB. He's got some good tracks, and he's got a track called Godson. Give it a listen. He's at yomicollectibles.com. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.